In this video lecture, I'm going to teach you the download and installation of PyCharm for Python programming. Okay, in the previous lecture, I was able to teach you the download and installation of Python shell, and we were able to use this. Okay, but if you really want to upgrade in Python, okay, it does not mean that you should discard Python shell. No, you can be able to use that. But I'm going to teach you a better software that will make you to look like more like a professional, all right? So if you really want to be a Python programmer and you really want to upgrade to professional level, so I'm going to teach you how to use PyCharm to do that, okay? And you're going to love that at the end of this. So go ahead and move to Google and type PyCharm. And once you do that, you hit on Google search. And that is going to open a new window entirely for you. Okay, so over here at Wikipedia, you can go ahead and read all these, but I'm not much concerned about this. I'm much concerned about the first link that opens up here. That is PyCharm Python IDE for professional developers by JetBrains. So you see that, for professional developers, and I want you to be a professional developer. That is why I'm taking you to this level. So go ahead and hit on that first link. All right, and that is going to open a new window entirely for you, and this is what you have. Okay, if you have visited this page previously, like some days, some months, or some years ago, you can see that this is looking entirely new. It's being updated always. All right, and this is really very cool IDE for professional developers. And here we have PyCharm Professional Edition and we have PyCharm Community Edition. And you can see the difference between these two. It has both intelligent Python editor for both, graphical debugger and test runner for both exist. And let's look at what you can do for professional levels and for professional edition. You are free to use web development tools here, and web frameworks, Python profiler, and remote development capabilities, database, and SQL support. And under the community edition, you are not going to use all this. Do you know what happened here? I'm going to teach you how to use the community edition because you are still a beginner, and when you are sure you have really upgraded your skill, I will advise you to get PyCharm Professional Edition because this is where you're supposed to belong at the moment. Alright, let's go over here and go ahead and click on download now. Okay, and when you click on that, this is always here, and that is all about cookies and IP address, telling you that PyCharm, you see, cookies and IP address allows you to deliver and improve our web content to provide you with a personalized experience, blah blah blah. You can go ahead and hit on yes, you agree, or no, but me, no thanks. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out this. If you are using Windows, you go ahead and click on Windows, and if you are using Mac OS, you go ahead and click on Mac OS. And for guys who are using Linux, go ahead and hit on Linux. But do you know what? This actually detects the operating system you are using. I am using Windows, and that is why this is on Windows. And I told you, because of your level, I am going to use Community Edition. Do you know why? If I said I should take you to professional level, you have free, this is a free trial version, and after some days this expires, and that time you might have not even gone far in implementing most of the things you need, and you'll be like, what is going on? And most of us might be discouraged. But if you are using free edition, remember that you are limited from web development and database and SQL support. But every other thing will be done for you. But everything I'm going to teach you, the community edition is going to do that for you. But always remember to come back and download the professional edition. So let's go ahead and hit on community edition right now. And this says thank you for downloading PyCharm. And go ahead and click on I agree if you want to keep receiving their emails. Go ahead and do that. But I will go ahead and hit on save, and this will begin to download immediately for me. Alright, let's go ahead and wait for this. It doesn't waste much time. Alright, it has finished downloading and you can just see that right here. So go ahead and hit open folder, and this comes up here. So this is the Python shell we downloaded previously, and this is our PyCharm community 2018.2.1, and we just downloaded that today. So go ahead and double click on this. Let's go ahead and install that on our systems. So that is coming up, and very soon it will just start installation. Okay, please wait while setup is loading, verifying installer, and that is taking place very soon. Okay, let's go ahead and wait for that, and that is coming. Go ahead and hit yes, and welcome to PyCharm Community Edition Setup. Blah blah blah. You can go ahead and read all that. Go ahead and hit on next, and you see the destination folder is here. You can go ahead and change that, but do you know what? I will tell you to leave that as it is, and go ahead and hit on next. Okay, so you're going to select what you are going to launch. Is it a 64-bit system you are using or 32-bit? The options are here, and mine is 64-bit system. I'll go ahead and hit on 64 and create associations with .py if you want to do that, and download and install JRE64 by JetBrains. I don't think I need this, okay? But if you want to go ahead and do that, I'll go ahead and hit on next, and I'll click on install, and this is gonna take just a little time and it will be done. You see that? It's just very fast. Very soon it will be done for us. Alright, so completing PyCharm Community Edition setup, and you can go ahead and hit on run PyCharm Edition because we are using this in this lecture. Go ahead and hit on finish, and that is going to come up immediately. So let's go ahead and wait for that. It's not going to take much of our time, and you can go ahead and minimize this, and let's go ahead and minimize all this. So this is what we have before. Go ahead and minimize that, and this is what you have at the moment. You are not importing anything because you just installed this, but if you have this before, you can go ahead and click on custom location, config folder, or installation home of the previous version, but as a beginner, leave it where it is and hit on OK, and that is coming up. Okay, so you have to select your UI themes, Dracula or IntelliJ. If you select IntelliJ, that is the white version. I want Dracula, so I'm going to leave you to use this so you can be able to feel it and enjoy that. And go ahead and click on next featured plugins if you want this, but I'll go ahead and click on skip remaining and set defaults, and that is coming up. PyCharm Community 2018.2 by JetBrains, and go ahead and hit on create new project, and that is coming up. So the project title is going to be program 1. That is program 1, and hit on create. So that is coming up. Alright, so it's going to create visual environment for you, and you are going to exercise some patience until this is done completely. Okay, so let's go ahead and wait for that. So that is done, and if you want to go ahead and click on the next tip, if you really want to see the next tip, but I'll go ahead and hit on close, and that is closed. So you've downloaded and you installed the PyCharm on your system, and you should remember it is the community version that you have at the moment, but notwithstanding, you are going to do everything that is needed. So you can go ahead and enlarge that, and I'm going to leave you at this point so that you can go ahead and put it down on your own system and check it out. Then in the next video, I will take you on the general overview of the entire window environment. Did I say? Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and put it down and make sure you follow me step by step and do exactly the way I did that. If you have any question under this video lecture, please use the question and answer sections, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.